Hello everybody, this is Russ, and for this channel news update video, that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. So I've got some things I want to tell you that's going to be happening with regards to the channel. And again, I suppose this journey that I've been on for 3.5 years now, I've been doing this channel. It's been crazy. I've really enjoyed doing it. In fact, I've loved doing it. I think it's been absolutely fantastic. But I've come to the point now where I've got to do some things that I didn't really want to do, in all honesty. And it's basically because it's all sort of positive. I'm going to flip it on its head. I'm going to turn it all into absolute positives. But yeah, there's a couple of things I've really got to do and I just don't want to do at all. And that's basically, obviously, anybody who's been with me for the last couple of years, they realise that I've changed room because things in my private life have also changed dramatically as well. But again, all for good reasons. But with regards to the channel, I'm always trying to think as well of things to do that are quite original, and try and use my initiative. But because I'm new to this, loads of people have done things that I'd love to do already, like, and don't get me wrong, they're brilliant, like Chris McFeely's The Basics, Rodimus Primal does all his character things on the different figures, etc. So for me, trying to do something slightly different, it just means that what I'm about to tell you is something that I've just got to do, to be honest. And it's mainly due to space, mainly due to the fact that Hasbro just keep making amazing figures, mainly because people like yourselves have put me in contact with other people, so my collection has just expanded just faster than I ever imagined, to be honest. So and I also don't want to come across as a hypocrite, because I've been asked this question so many times on live streams, on interviews and things like that, and people say about what do I do with my collection, and all what people, and it always sort of baffles me when people sort of ask me what I should do for their collection, because obviously it's your collection, and obviously what you decide is all that really matters. But one of the only things that I always said a few times was, with regards to mine, if I couldn't see it, then I would pretty much sell it. So that's why you haven't really seen my vinyl techs, my alternators, and a load of the movie figures anymore. So because I can't actually see it, I've been sort of selling quite a few of them off. But because there's so many figures here, and because of a new idea and a project that I've got with regards to the channel, I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to have to do something that I really didn't want to do, and that is use these. So I'm going to have to put some figures in storage boxes, and because I'm really lucky that this bedroom, there's the loft right above it, so I'm going to have to take some figures off shelves, and I'm going to categorize them all. So for instance, Classics 2006 is going to go in there. It'll also give me an idea of which figures that I'm missing, and also it'll be easy for me to go to, because one of the features that I definitely am thinking of doing, and I haven't got every single figure, and I don't ever envisage myself having every single figure, and if I wasn't doing this channel, then I probably wouldn't be doing what I'm about to do now. But again, I want to give you good videos, I want to give you some good idea, some good content, and again, some things that people haven't perhaps done. I've done a few of these ages and ages ago. I mean, I suppose you could call them the evolution of, and I suppose just because there's some right here, right next to me, because of the videos I've been doing. And I think because, again, I can do it with my collection, so I could be able to say this was the first release of Pipes, and I'm lucky that I've got Pipes because there's not many versions of him. And then we could of course go, right, this was the next version of him released in the Generations toy line, etc, etc, and then of course the next version, which was this, and then so on and so on and so on. So with me keeping all of the figures, and although they're not out on display, I'll be able to do videos like that, and we can see the evolution of a figure, how it's came from G1 super basic, to where it's come to up to present day, obviously, of the time of me making the video, with whichever in between as well. And it was lucky I picked up Pipes because there was only 3 of them, but obviously with figures like Grimlock, Ultra Magnus Studio Series, obviously it's there's a huge amount, and I've got enough space there where I can stack them all up, and again do videos like that. And I think, as far as I'm aware, that I don't think anybody's done that, so I'm thinking that's something that I want to look at doing in the future. But in the meantime, still being able to display some of the figures, and as I think it's going to have to be like that, it's going to be like the oldest, a bit like a FIFO in a factory, first in first out. So like the 2006 ones are going to go in, the Fall of Cybertron are going to go in, so I can do and keep updating collection videos, and indeed do them in the long run. So room tours and things are going to be a bit more difficult, and if people want to see specific collections, it's going to be a little bit more difficult as well. So I'm going to apologize in advance for that, but hopefully, as I say, you guys understand, and I want you to tell me what you think in the comments if you think that's a good idea. I suppose it's a bit like a showcase, but at least being a bit more informative rather than just like, here's a few figures, or as we can say this year, this year, this year. It's just what I've been thinking of anyhow, just mulling things over. So I wanted to let you guys know that in advance, and I wanted your feedback on it as well. And as I say, it is going to make collection tours really difficult, and that's why I wanted to do a video just to explain, and I hope you understand with regards to that. So let me know what you think in the comments with the ideas. And again, huge thank you to you guys, because it's because of you right now that I'm standing here doing this video, and probably why this collection's gone even more ridiculous than it ever was. So huge thank you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. Take care.